What is up, you guys? Jake State Farm here with Atomic Theory, back with day 3 of our race to 2500 against Rechester. This is the series where Rechester and I are racing to see who can hit the rating of 2500 first. Rechester was 2500 actually in this month, just 2 or 3 weeks ago. I believe it was the first time that he hit 2500. And so he was actually the number 1 player in the world for a few days there. Whereas myself, my highest rating is 2550, which is very high, but that was back in 2023, and I don't think I've been back up to 2500 since then. I've had some high ratings, but I don't think I've been up to 2500 since then. So this is a challenge for him to get back there where he just was, and for me, 3 years ago I was there, but not that I'm a much weaker player here, but I think I'm focused on different things. As I've said in my other videos, I'm focused on creating content for you guys. One of the big reasons why I think my rating has dropped is because I'm also focused on just learning new openings, learning new strategies, trying new things to get better overall. But for this challenge, we both kind of put our heads down, trying to improve our ratings as fast as we can. And as a little side bet, the first player to reach 2500, the other one will owe them 10 TC, which are tournament coins, which is the virtual currency in my Discord server. So for today's update, as you'll see in this video, I wasn't able to film all my games. I filmed a little bit of, I believe it was Hyper that I was playing against a couple people. And then I had another very, very long match against Circa, just like I did the other day, except for this time it was 1/2 +0 instead of 1 +0. And I started off kind of rough, but by the end of it, I think we were about to equal, or maybe I gained a couple points off him. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But then what's even crazier is later today, I played a bunch against Kim Baby or Maracker, and then a whole bunch against MSS, and then a little bit against some other people as well. So I ended up playing over 100 Atomic Chess games today. And I'll just go ahead and say, because you won't see it in the video, sadly I wasn't able to record all of my games, but I started today with a rating of about 2411, and I finished today with a rating of 2477. So right now I'm the number 3 in the world. Jude Baytorns is at 2482, so he's 5 points ahead of me. And then Maxwell Silverhammer is in the 2600, so he's like 150 points above both of us. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've been up to 2470. I was really happy with the way I played today. Up until 2450, I was allowed to play Hyper. And then from the rating between 2450 and 2500 for this challenge specifically, no Hyper Atomic is allowed. Everything has to be at least 1 +0 or slower. And so after I hit 2450, I was playing against MSS. And honestly, there was a chance that I could have hit 2500 today. I was playing against MSS a whole bunch, and he kept wanting to rematch, and I was doing quite well against him. And then also Maxwell Silverhammer was offering me some 1-0 games as well, which he's obviously clearly much better than me, but all I have to do is beat him like 3 or 4 times in a row, which is easier said than done, and then I'd be there. So I'm very close at this point, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's very easy to lose rating when you're this high. When you're the 3rd highest player in the world, you pretty much have to have a positive record against anyone, right? The only player that I can have a losing record against and gain rating points is Maxwell. Other than that, anyone I play, I have to beat them more than they beat me. And it's easier said than done, because I can't just necessarily go and play a bunch of 2000s, because again, there's no hyper farming. So we're talking at least 1 +0. And all it takes is for them to win 1 game, and then I have to win probably somewhere around 15 or so games to make up that rating that I lost. So it's really, I've been here before, and when I got here before, it was because of hyper farming. So I'm only 23 points away right now, and so I want to think through my next options. I know Maxwell Silverhammer is online right now, so I'm considering playing a few games against him. But if I lose like 4 in a row, then I just need to be done. I can't stay around too much. I don't want to drop too low because I've just right off the bat started really hot. And yeah, I really don't want to drop down below super duper low. As for Rechester, he's still stuck in the 2200s right now. I was talking with him quite a bit today. He's having some network issues and also like saying he's not focusing too well right now. So I do hope that he picks up the pace. I know that he's a very strong player. Like I said, just a couple weeks ago, he was 2,500. And I know it wasn't a fluke. He's a very strong player. So I hope he picks it up. I hope that we end up getting a nice little challenge here. But as it stands, I'm doing quite well. And anyway, that's the update for day 3 of the race to 2,500. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. There is a little bit of commentary today. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. I want to get Queen B3 again. Wow, okay. Yeah, I just don't know what to do here. Okay, trying to adjust my volume here. Okay, let's see what he's going for this time. Maybe he's prepped up on me here. Who knows? Yeah, if bishop a3, I go knight b4 with the threat of knight a2. So actually, I like this move, queen e7. Very nice move. Threatening queen b4. He doesn't really have time to take, but he also doesn't really want to play bishop a3 either. Still goes for this. Oh, yes, it's this idea again. Okay. Let's see what happens at the end of this. Yeah, it has to take there. Ooh, allows rook a3. Not so sure about this one. Oh my gosh, she just gave up mate there. What in the world? Ah, he gave up mate there. That one hurts. Let's go for this line. I think he knows the defense against this line, but let's try it once. I didn't try this the other day when we were playing in 1-0. The problem is this really limits the different openings that I can play. Because in 32nd, I really just don't feel comfortable playing 2 knights or some of this other stuff. Okay. I like how low on time he is, though. I mean, he's played it perfectly up until this point. I think rook e8 is the move. This is also an idea. Interesting. Okay. It's just so tricky to play against this guy. Okay. I'm going to try something different this time. Okay, nice. He switches up. This is good. We had pretty good results in this yesterday when we were playing, or 2 days ago. Whenever it was, I'm losing track. Seems like he is pretty booked up against my bishop h6 stuff, though. But still get the infiltrated knight. I mean, this has got to be pretty good for me, right? Let's castle this way. Oh, I did this again, where he's just able to castle queenside, though. Shoot, I did this last time. Yeah. Okay, I mean, there's really just nothing here. I'm just getting ahead of myself on this. I mean, like, it's a fine idea, but... Okay. I need to remind myself what openings I was playing against this guy. I mean, knight c3 was doing well. And then, honestly, 2 knights. But, like, neither one of them. We were just talking about this knight c3 line, so I'm a little bit worried to go into knight c3 again, knowing that he's probably booked up for me right now. After we just played a whole bunch. I think the move is f3. Something like this. This is common. But actually, it should be okay. Yeah, this is actually probably better. If he goes for this, it just opens up my queen. This is good though. He's running low on time, a lot worse than he was the other day. All right. I think the 32nd is probably going to benefit me. Let's switch it up. Let's just go for this. I don't like it at all, but it is what it is. Okay, I mean, it's not too bad. At least we've got him out of book, if nothing else. I gotta move this because he was threatening to, like, sack or something. Just want to get my king to safety. I want to get him as far away as possible, I think. Nicely done, nicely done. I could go back to that, though. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. Oh, wow. Kind of a rare line from him here. See if he goes for knight h6 and knight g4 and takes, maybe. He does. Ah, bishop g4. I should have gone queen f1. I was thinking I want e5. Okay, he doesn't play it though. That's fine. Nice. Super common idea in this line. Just had to remember it. I don't play this line a whole bunch. I'm really not a big two knights guy, but I'm very familiar with that from the black side. I've been beaten quite a bit of times in it. Okay, sure, why not? Let's go back to this. It wasn't that bad. I don't like the psychological advantage that he gets of feeling like... Also, am I playing this wrong? I feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order, but if I am, he's not taking advantage of it, so... Oh, let's take this time, maybe. Yeah, that was the move I was worried about. Oh, takes here is good. Okay, doesn't play it, though. Uh-oh. Okay, I think the way I played it the other time was better, honestly. Let's go back to knight c3. See what he's got this time. Queen h5, I'll go knight f3. Queen g4, I'll take. I think it was knight d5. I'm trying to remember what the prep was here. This move knight f3 ends up being really useful in a lot of these knight c3 positions I'm learning. I think it's takes. Just want to keep the position open. I was not expecting that move, but I do not like it. Ooh, yeah, I saw this. I should have started with bishop b3. Wait, what? You actually have queen c2? Am I tripping? What in the world? Oh my goodness, that's such a scam. Okay. Let's go back to this one more time. Let's try the original way I played it. That doesn't work. There's other moves I can play here. Like I can play knight f6 instead of g5, but this is just the line that I normally go for. And I mean, it's the line that I think I'm most confident in. So let's go with g4, like I did the first time. At least stopping all of his immediate threats. It's got to be d takes. Maybe I can start with knight d5. If here I can take, yeah. Now maybe I have knight c3. This is what I was thinking last time. Yeah, but my bishop still cuts this off. Sure. So I need to just go to G7. What am I doing? You still no rook D6 ideas though. Gosh dang it. So slow. It's not that bad for me. I need to keep going back to that because it's probably the best I've got. Yeah. He's not wrong. The problem is my white games have not even been that impressive, so I may be losing quite a bit of rating here. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I have to play H3, sadly. Queen C7, there's just Queen H3. Gonna go Queen D7 now. And it's tricky. Wait, what? Okay, a little brain fart from him there. Alright, here we go. I'm confident. Let's do this quicker too. Like, I already know what I'm playing. What? Interesting. Deciding not to go for the immediate rook c7 this time. Okay. Let's take here in e5. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. But I mean, my king can hide on g7. Yeah, that's really bad. Wait, what? You had so much better. I'm just so slow. Finally got a win as black. Holy moly, that took forever. How much have we gone down? Already down like 15 points here. Alright, what's he going for here? Knight c6. It's not his normal response. 95 is the best move. Okay, wow, and he finds it. Not many people know that move. Maybe he prepped this for me. Because the most natural move is knight d4 there, but it loses. So I'm thinking maybe he did actually prep this. Ooh, I want to go here. Let's start with knight a3. Maybe he'll be tempted to take. Oh, just bishop b4 is so good. I'm not going for it, though. Okay, nice. We get bishop c4 and some counterplay at least. We're down material, but... Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. Okay. Dude, this is so intense. This guy's good. What? Okay, played that a little strange, but got to the same position. Knight a3, I'm not used to seeing. See how well he's booked up here. This is like kind of a forced win for white, supposedly, but... Black can attempt to make it tricky for sure. Although takes, and it's unclear. If I can get this bishop out, I'll be cooking. But I think he can force me to go to g7. Yeah, very smart, very smart. Okay, well played. I'll take that, though. There's a lot of different lines I can go for in that, so I'm going to be okay with that if he continues to play that. Yeah, down a pawn, but feel I like this pawn sacrifice. I feel like I get a very open position. Very easy to play. Start with a3 and then b5. Ask him some big questions on this diagonal here. He may just cut it off, but then, you know, 960 rules say that I can then open up one behind it here. Yep, just like that. And he was prepared. Oh, he messed up. Wow, okay. Yeah, that was drawn, I do believe. Okay. Seeing some D4 out of him, that's pretty crazy. This is a line I've been going for quite a bit lately. I like it against D4 and fast time controls. It's kind of a tricky line. It's very offbeat, not played hardly at all. But a decent way to try to equalize if your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, which in Circus' case, he's a very good player, but when it comes to openings other than 2 knights, I feel like his prep is not the best. Okay, put some pressure here. Yeah, you can't take. I've got queen d4. Also, e5 was opening up this diagonal for my queen there. Let's go for this. Let's see what he's got here. Again, just playing something that I wouldn't normally play. The g6 is the best move. But yeah, you can see he's quite out of book, which is really all you can go for in hyper. I mean, if you can get your opponent out of book. Yeah, now I'm the one opening up his position. I don't love this. Okay, maybe it's not so bad. Ah, that's a nasty trap. Oh, yeesh. Golly, that's so nasty. Wait, he had much better. What? What in the world? He had like force. Oh no, I had bishop f6. Okay, I completely overthought that. I completely did not see the most obvious move that I had. Thought he had rook f8, and I had to push my f pawn. Yeah, that. I don't know what I was thinking there, to be honest. I think I want the queens off the board. Okay, can I hold for a draw here? I don't think so. Oh, maybe? It's gonna be difficult. Why did I make it so easy on him? Oh, but he let me connect. Oh, dude, what am I doing? Okay, this is so bad. 2381. Okay, let's go back to this. I was completely destroying him here. Did not mean to do that. Don't know if 95 works because after this he'll have castles, so this seems like the better approach, to be honest. As you can tell, I'm already out of book. I mean, this is actually a real line. It's just not a line that I would ever gone for before. So I also need to be smart with this challenge. Like, as much as I enjoy playing against Circa, at some point I need to potentially make the decision to quit playing if it's getting pretty ugly. And I'm dropping grading. Alright. Not me casually just missing a mate in one there at the end. Look at him switching things up. I respect it. I'm gonna throw him off with b5. Maybe I'll be tempted to take here. Wow, interesting. Just immediately goes for e4 though instead. Seems to know what he's doing here. Okay, now he plays it. Yes, this is all right. But see, I get this open b file, which is going to do damage against his queen here. I guess he's going for d5. Wow, that was a good setup. So I have to castle. Ah, okay, I can't take. Dang, this guy's good. Yeah, he would have had knight e6 with this fork if I take. He's just going to take that, surely. No, doesn't want to take. This guy's good, dude. Holy moly. All right. Let's go for this one. Don't think I play this most of the time. I think it's d4. So I've also got queen e6 threats. So yeah, there's no chance at mate there for black. White's just able to defend all of their threats. It's actually really pleasant. I'm up a pawn and I have a better position. So definitely an opening success here. Oh, that was a good move. I should have probably played b6 instead. What is happening? Nice. Okay. Wow, we're so low. We got to pick it up here. 2382. We're just getting absolutely clocked. Continues to go for d4. I'm going to go for my normal stuff that I've been playing in the past. Yeah, I tried rook a4 one time. It's actually kind of nice. Just cutting this off. Preparing some potential rook slides. I mean, this pawn is kind of dangerous. Once you trade off the d pawn, then my pawn has potential to roll. This rook actually does a really nice job of cutting this queen off here, I have to say. Okay, I like knight f5. He may go here. I guess I have to take that. Don't I? Really? No way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's play this line correctly this time. How about that? Go for f3. What? This is not right. If you go for knight f5, I'm defending. Like, normally you would play d5 against f3. Because there's this weakness here, but it doesn't work here. He should know this. This seems good. Turning here, so he's got to move the knight. Probably here. But now, yeah, I just get d4 in. This is fine. What in the world? Okay. Here we go. Let's get some momentum going here. Yes, this is good. I like trading all this off in the opening from the black side. Okay. Sure. Knight f6. May see some d5. I gotta get this a file opened up. Oh wow, that was good. Yeah, I'm just completely chilling here. Oh, it takes. What am I doing? What? Oh, he blundered, but I missed it. Oh my goodness, that was insane. I think he blundered at the end there, but I was not able to capitalize. Look at him going for e5, dude. This is crazy. I respect it. Circa is just trying everything tonight. He's not normally the type to try new things. But I have to say I respect it. Okay, I'm going for bishop d2. Bishop b4, we got with c3. This is going to open up a weakness here. Yeah, nice little trap there. Sweet. Yeah, that's what happens when you play stuff in hyper that you're not used to playing. You can fall for traps like that. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to this line here. I'm going to go for this exact same setup that we've been going for. I know I just lost when we played this, but I'm literally getting an infiltrated knight. It can't be that bad. Okay, so last time I castled queenside. This time I'm going to castle kingside. Pretty much just discouraging him to go queenside. Yeah, and there we go. He goes kingside. But he can't. He can't take here. Like, this is some pretty big pressure. I think I can open up here. Actually, I think this is losing. This sucks because it feels like it's winning, but it's just losing. Okay. I need to figure out how to beat that setup. I'm going to change up the move order because he knows 95. And black is actually better after 95, so I don't really want to go into that. Oh, that's a good move. Actually, I can start with this, though. Nice. Dodged a bullet there. Kind of got a little lucky, can't lie. But I'll take it. Yeah, I was going to say bishop g7 is like his only move. Otherwise, d5 stings so bad. Still considering it. Let's go f5. Oh, so beautiful. No way to stop it. You just take with rook. Don't want to allow queen h4 ideas. Okay. Let's go back to this. I guess I'll switch it up. It seems really good. Well, let's get to this position and then see. What about knight to d5 here, maybe? If he takes here, then this gets opened up. Okay, we got him thinking at least. I'm guessing this must be good for him. It looks really scary, but it must be good for him if he keeps going into it. Okay, let's continue on over here. If takes, once again, I've got big ideas of this. Okay, now my g-pawn is on the board, so I'll just happily castle it, and there we go. Equal material. I probably could have just taken this, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. You cannot be serious right now. That is the one way that I lose this position. Oh my goodness. So careless. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. Oh, I cannot be making that mistake. That's really frustrating. Man. Yeah, he's really switching it up tonight. I respect it. I mean, he's doing better against me than he normally does, so I have to say the experiment's working, although f5 is not the move there. Gosh, that's so frustrating. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, never mind. Whoa, switching it up with e4, unless that was a mouse slip. Okay, let's go for this setup. I really like this setup. What in the world? Okay, now I can take here. Yeah, this is crazy. This f-pawn is actually kind of blocking his queen, which is funny. Okay, let's come here. My bishop can block his light squared bishop. If it comes here, I just need to trade it off. Okay, nice. Nice. Very good. Okay, just don't flag. I actually lose that. Oh my goodness. So tough to play this so quickly. I'm really relying on Farmer's Gambit so much tonight right now. I don't know why. I'm just comfortable in it, I think. It's not the best opening at all, but it seems like there's nothing I can play that beats this guy. He's just too strong. Too good in the openings, honestly. He's very quick on his feet. No, I guess you don't use your feet for Atomic Chess, but... Oof. I missed that. Could lose a lot of material here. Wow, clutch move, though. Very fortunate. Yeah, and it gets even better because this is working, maybe. Rook A7. Yeah, very lucky. Alright, here we go. We're coming back. We're getting on a roll here. Interesting. Brain fart are actually going for this. I mean, it's not like that bad, but it's also definitely not very common. Okay, I think this just threatens a whole bunch. He can't allow knight c4 at all. Oh, he allows knight c4. I was gonna say, that's the one thing he definitely can't allow. Okay, here we go. We're fighting back here. I'm gonna go back to this. The thing is, he played this pretty slowly, but now that we've played it once, I think he's gonna just know all the prep. And I don't feel comfortable enough. Wait, what? That was a mistake. Okay, I think I'm totally fine here. Actually, e4 is the dagger, just completely cutting off this bishop. That is fine. Although rook e8, then there's just e5 even. So yeah, we should be good here. Oh, I can actually just take here. Alright, what rating did I start at? I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I'm curious where we're at. Let's go for rook a4 again. It's been working out. Okay, once he trades off this d-pawn, I feel pretty good. Start with bishop f5. Yeah, forced out that. I like forcing out e4. Just seems to weaken his position a little bit. Actually, knight d4 is good because he can't ever take here. So it allows this move as well. Yeah, here I'll just have to take, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's go here. The simplest way. Holy crap, dude, I almost screwed that up. Alright, here we go, guys. We're cooking right now. We've gotten on a bit of a roll, and he's not really been able to find one opening that's working well. I mean, he's using a lot of different openings well, but he's not finding one that's just like completely destroying me here. This is uncomfortable for him. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. like that he's getting a little bit of counterplay here. That's going to be way too long term. Hold it. Let's not screw this up here. I just had to play fast there. He was still on time. I couldn't find the way in, so I just played stupid moves and confused him. Good strategy, good strategy. Okay, going for this again. Let's not play b5 this time. Let's just take. And then play it this way. I liked the position that I had, but actually with queen a4, he actually kind of played it right. So let's not give him an opportunity to do that again. Yeah, f4. And we'll see d5 likely at some point. Okay, guess not. He's going to get h4 in. Yeah, I need to trade off queens. Wait, what? Am I missing something? This was like the most thing I was going for. Alright. I definitely should call it quits soon, but I also don't want to just like be that guy that wins a bunch of games and then quits right as he's winning. So should probably give a warning before we leave, but he's definitely underrated at 2240. This guy is a lot stronger than that. Okay. Expecting queen g5 for some reason, just for this one move threat. Doesn't play it. Okay. Did not think this kind of streak was possible against him, to be honest. I don't think I've won a single game in this position, by the way, but I don't think he's comfortable in it because... Yeah, so knight d5 was the little novelty, if you will. The threat of knight b4, so he stops it. Okay, but now queenside castles, and he's really slow to queenside castle, and I'm threatening all sorts of stuff over here. So, like, yeah, here, and e5, and it's a lot harder for him to queenside castle here. I've got massive pressure here now. So, yeah, this is what I wanted. Force him to kingside castle. I get both rooks here. It's still not clear how to progress, sadly. Oh, what? I didn't realize I was so low on time. I'm doing so poorly in that opening, bro. Alright, I probably got 2 or 4 more in me here. Does this work? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just have a queen knight here. He doesn't really have anything. He should have gone f4. Alright. Let's go for b5 this time. Let's see what he's got. This line I like as black. It's fine for white, but I just tend to like playing it as black. Although he's done a good job restricting this bishop. Normally the bishop ends up getting active in this line. Yes, I can do this. If I take, it opens up the b file for him, which is pretty scary. Oh my goodness. What a final game, dude. Circa's a beast, dude. Holy moly. Okay, I want to check and see real quick if I went up at all playing against him. We played so many games. Holy crap. Let's see, where did I start against Circa? 2408. Okay, so we went up a little bit. So basically, guys, this series has just turned into a 1v1 versus Circa. Yeah. All right, anyway, thank you guys for watching. That will probably conclude the video for day 3 of this challenge. But I'll play some more off camera for sure. So 24-15 is my rating right now, but we'll see where it's at heading into day 4.